Emmachenn channel. It's been a long time. So sorry that I've been on hiatus. It's just been life. But I'm back and I'm very excited to showcase some of my new series that I'm coming out with. Hopefully they're going to be weekly, fingers crossed. And in this series, I'm going to be starting out with the home cleaning series. And this is for everyday people. Easy tips and tricks, ways to get a schedule going in your life, don't necessarily know how to do chores effectively or don't have the time and need to find a way to fit chores into their schedule. These are tips and tricks just so that you can get a grasp on how to keep your house looking nice. Because I know sometimes I'll look and see videos online, or I'll see movies and I'll be like, is that how that's supposed to be done? And how would you know unless somebody told you? So over my 7+ years of being a maid, I've learned many tips and tricks, and I've seen many different home styles and different upkeep levels and different lifestyles that people live in these homes that I've gone into. And one thing that has been requested repeatedly over and over again by clients, friends, family alike is, Emma, how do I clean my house? So here I am showing you little tiny bite-sized bits and pieces, and I will be giving you information on how often you should be doing these things and why. And I will be trying to formulate a schedule that is easy to follow, and I will be leaving that in the description box as I get that together. But until then, I'm just going to start off by showing you the basics of things. So as you can see behind me, there's a bare mattress. Why might there be a bare mattress? Perhaps that is our first episode. How to take care of your bed. Hopefully I did some really cool editing and put some kind of thing here for you to see how to take care of your bed. Bed care information is scant and far and in between, and everybody has different rules and regulations on what they think is the way to take care of your bed. I have some very basic tips and tricks to keep your home in your bed safe and livable in a way that when the guests come, they're not going to go, huh, or a maid. And if your bed is not like this, this is okay. This is okay. These are goals to work toward. You didn't know. You didn't have the information. So here I am. I've got the information. Let's get it. So we're going to start off with some basics. Your mattress. You're going to want it not on the floor. I know. I had a mattress on the floor when I was a teenager, and I loved it because I could just plop myself down and I roll right out of the bed, and then I'm right on the ground and I can get up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It looks really aesthetic. It looks really nice. The good news is you can get bed frames that look like they're on the ground. It's just like a little plate. You don't want the mattress directly on the ground, even if you have a box spring, because you're going to introduce mold, mildew, bacteria, and possibly pests into your mattress. So it's really important that you keep your mattress on stilts. The reason we have bed frames is because of bed bug, cockroaches, because of mold and mildew and bacteria that can fester in your mattress, and then you're sleeping on that mattress every night, and it can cause chronic health issues. If you have mold and mildew especially, you can become allergic to these molds and mildews and have chronic health conditions because of this allergy. So first step is have a bed frame. You don't need a fancy one, you just need your bed off the ground. So I have a few recommendations I'll leave down below. Nothing super crazy. You really just need something with stilts, and if you don't have a box spring, you need something slats that go across so that way it can support your mattress. If you have a box spring, you don't need slats to keep your mattress up. But I'll leave 2 options down below in the link box, in the description box, so that way you can maybe find your very own bed frame. It's a super important aspect of bed care, and it will change your whole approach to how you take care of your bed in the future. It also is better for your back because you're not flopping down on the ground, right, cracking your back, because I don't know if you're like me and you're getting old and you're starting to be like, my back hurts. But having a mattress at about the height of mid-thigh is important. So just make sure that you can, as you can see, just sit right on the mattress. If you're a taller person, you might need a taller bed frame. If you're a shorter person, you might need a shorter bed frame. If you just prefer having a taller mattress or a shorter mattress, you can find bed frames that will keep your bed off the ground enough that you're not going to encounter pests, mold, mildew, bacteria, all these things that we don't want. Also, it makes it easier when you're cleaning your floor. You don't have to like move your mattress out of the way or like mop into your mattress, because then that's just putting more bacteria, dirt, and debris and all sorts of things into your mattress. So that's the main thing. Mattress frame. Okay, and then next, the other thing we want to look for in your mattress. It doesn't need to be a specific mattress. If you like squishy memory foam, get a squishy memory foam one. If you like a box spring, get a box spring. If you like one that has down feathers, get one. The mattress itself does not matter. But what's important about this mattress is several things. You need to rotate the mattress. I know. If you have a twin size mattress, you can just flip it around. But when you have a king, you just need to rotate it every year. Once a year, just one direction, rotate it every year. I like to set just a note in my calendar. Just it says, it's mattress rotating time, and it's really fun. It takes a second, especially if you have a partner or somebody to help you out. You just pick it up, flip it. Ta-da! All done. This keeps your mattress firm in the right spots, and you don't create those like sagging body areas where you've been laying repeatedly. I know, Super. He is the reason we got the saggy spots. He's a good boy. So you're gonna want to flip your mattress around, just rotate it, and that way you get an even distribution of where you're laying on the bed. And that helps keep the mattress fresh as well, because you're not just sweating into the mattress in one spot only. Another thing you're going to want for your mattress, and I know this is going to, some people are going to be stirred up with controversy here. They're going to be like, what in the heck did you just say? Get a mattress protector. If you have a nice new mattress protector. You're going to want to put a mattress protector on your mattress to keep your mattress nice for years. Some people I've met who I cleaned for who had wonderful, great beds, everything was taken care of very well, but their mattress was so gross, and they had to replace their mattress every 2 years because it was just sweat stains and all sorts of gunk on their mattress. And you know what? That's not their fault. They needed a mattress protector. You need your mattress protector, because when you're sleeping, some people are hot sleepers, some people are cold sleepers, some people drool in their sleep, some people have accidents in their sleep. If you are an adult doing adult things, that can happen on the mattress. And the main way you can prevent having to re-get to mattresses and keep your mattress looking fresh and looking clean and smelling nice and smelling clean and not building up bacteria and yeast and mold and mildew is having a mattress protector. They're very cheap, they're easy to take care of. You only need to wash the mattress protector every 6 months. Every 6 months. That's the bare minimum. You can, if you want to, wash it every month. I don't recommend it, because then you're going to have to get more mattress protectors, because they're kind of particular and finicky about how you wash them. But every 6 months is the bare minimum. That's what you need to do. When you're taking off all your sheets to wash them, take off that mattress protector and put it in first. Now, the main thing with mattress protectors is you have to wash it with a sanitizer of your choice on cold with a little bit of detergent, and then you have to tumble dry. Do not, under any circumstance, heat this thing up. Do not wash it on hot. Do not wash it on hot. It is not built to be washed on hot. Put a sanitizer in there, wash it on cold. It can be whatever cycle as long as it's cold. And then I would suggest a light spin. Don't do a hard spin, and then tumble dry. Tumble dry, no heat. Tumble dry, no heat. No heat. Air, tumble dry. Air, tumble dry. All right. So we've got bed frame. We've got rotate the mattress. We've got mattress protector. What else do we need to do? So once you have the mattress protector, we've got this crazy thing called bed sheets. I hate bed sheets. I hate doing them. But it's a necessary evil, because if you're like me and you have acne like a teenager, bed sheets are going to be your best friend if you know how to do them correctly. So this is where I'm going to switch up some of my advice here. You're going to get bed sheets in the size of your mattress. And you're going to want a fitted sheet and optionally a unfitted sheet, a flat sheet, some might call it. And then most sets come with pillow sheets, and those are important too, and we're going to get to that. The flat sheet is important to have if you like your comforter. or you don't want to wash your comforter frequently. So let's get into bed sheets first, and I'm gonna circle back to the flat sheet and why it's important for your comforter. When you have fitted sheets on your bed, it's important because it protects your mattress as well as the mattress protector. The mattress protector is more like dirt, debris, mildew, bacteria. It prevents liquid from getting through, seeping in, and festering, right? The sheets protect your mattress as well by preventing things like dirt, hair from getting stuck into the fibers in your mattress. So it prevents smells and it keeps your bed fresh. Additionally, it protects your skin because your skin is ultimately a barrier and it's very protective of you, but you can still get yeast infections, fungal infections, molds, and bacterial infections all over your skin if you're not changing these sheets frequently. There are so many resources for how often to wash your sheets, how to wash your sheets, what do I do about the sheets? Okay, how do I care for these sheets? How do I make sure that I'm not getting acne and getting my fungal infections and causing all these issues? And I'm gonna be real frank with you. There's no correct answer. I'm gonna give you a suggestion. I'm gonna give you what I've done in the past, and I'm gonna do what I was told as a maid. And some of them are overlapping advice. So there's two options for taking care of your sheets. What most scientists are saying now is that you have to wash your sheets every 3 to 4 days. Gag me with a spoon, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be doing that. That's not what I'm going to be doing. No thank you. I understand that there's basically a petri dish in your bed with the sheets. That's fine, I get it. I also am a petri dish. I go out and I touch things all the time and I'm eating things, and there's a petri dish inside me. There's a petri dish in every one of us, really. It's a petri dish. It's a freaking, it's the motto. But in reality, is that realistic for people to be changing their sheets every 3 to 4 days? No, I don't have time for that. Do you have time for that? I don't have time for that. Bean doesn't even have time for that. That's why he's stressed. So, what do I personally do based off of this newest recommendation? I personally wash my sheets once a week. How do I keep up with that? How do I remember to do that? I have 2 to 3 sets of sheets at all times. That makes it easy, so I'm not stressed out. If I only have 1 set of sheets, I have to wash it immediately, then put it on my bed immediately. And I don't know about you, but I love to leave things in the washer and then forget to put them in the dryer. So I wash things weekly. I strip the sheets. Everything except for the mattress protector stays on the bed. Today, for example purposes, I'm washing my mattress protector. Strip my sheets. Pop them in the washing machine. Now, this is important. Everybody says, "Oh no, I do it this way and it's been fine." You need to listen, because you can't wash your sheets on cold. I know. There's so many people that tell me I've done that my whole life and it's completely fine. It's okay. I'm okay. It's fine. Here's the thing. If you have a guest stay in your bed, it might not be fine. And I'm going to tell you why right now. Most bacteria, fungal, and yeast and mildew and mold do not get killed at cold temperatures. If you absolutely must wash at a cold temperature, you must sanitize your sheets with either a dilute amount of bleach or a dilute amount of vinegar. You must. You have to. Because the reason being is if you only wash your sheets on cold with just regular detergent, it's not going to be killing things like ringworm. It's not going to be killing things like MRSA, hepatitis. It's not going to be removing all the dirt and debris that is enmeshed with the fibers. It's not going to be killing the yeast that comes from your ears and your hair and your face, and you're rubbing your face into things. It's not going to come out, and it's going to cause you to have reoccurring skin infections and skin conditions, acne. And if you have a guest stay at your house or in your bed or whatever, they have a higher risk of getting yeast infections or athlete's foot or ringworm on their body. I've had it happen to me. It's terrible. It's part of the reason why I don't stay at Airbnbs now. The sheets must be washed on hot. If you want bonus points, you can put a little bit of sanitizer in there as well, but really the main thing that's needed is hot water. If you're going to wash it on cold, you absolutely must put a sanitizer. So here's the rules. Cold water, must sanitize. Hot water, sanitizer optional but encouraged. Okay, got it? Good. You can tumble dry the sheets to whatever specifications your sheets come with. I personally prefer a polyester blend with cotton. I do also just like full cotton, but full cotton is tricky because if you tumble dry or wash in hot, they're gonna shrink a little bit, so you need to make sure you get pre-shrunk sheets before you put them on your bed, and before you wash them, all those things. You need to make sure they're pre-shrunk because you're gonna have a bad time if you wash them on hot. So Emma, I put my fitted sheet on, it's all washed, it's ready to go. Now, what's the next step to making my bed? The next step to making your bed is the pillow. So if you have raggedy pillows that are more than 5 to 10 years old, I'm so sorry, you're gonna have to get rid of those pillows because it's time, baby. You're gonna wanna replace your pillows up till 5 years. So if your pillow's looking a little rickety and gross and stained and icky, you're gonna wanna replace that pillow. If you have pillow protectors, you can keep those pillows indefinitely until they start looking gross. Okay, so pillow protectors are an option similarly to a mattress protector, but they are optional. A lot of people find that pillows are not so expensive that they can't afford to get new pillows when they need them. Benjamin is trying to edit the video while I'm recording. Another thing that I like to mention is some people really like a lot of pillows, some people like less pillows. The bare minimum amount of pillows that you're probably going to comfortably want is 4. If you're somebody who has like a whole collection and amalgamation of pillows because they're like those thin, soft, like they're thin in the middle and bigger on the outside, or they're like thin all over, or they feel like polyester fiber filling, you have probably more of them because they wear down over time. If you're getting new pillows that are maybe the microfiber or they're the polyfill pillows, you don't need more than 4 pillows because they're so thick already. There's no purpose in getting more than that. And then the additional thing is you're always going to want to keep a pillow sheet on your pillow. A pillowcase, pillow sheet, whatever, a sham, whatever they call them. I don't know anymore because there's so many names. But the main things about pillows is you want to replace every 5 years unless there's a pillow sheet and the pillow's looking good. You always want to make sure to have a pillow sheet on your pillow. Always on your pillow. Because you'd be surprised how many houses I've gone into to clean for and they don't have pillow sheets on their pillow, but they got sheets on their bed. Then they go, why are my pillows gross? You live and you learn. You live and you learn. If you're getting new pillows, and if it's time, only 4 pillows. You only need 4 pillows. Always have a pillow sheet on there. And if there's a hole in your pillow, get rid of it. Get rid of it. If there's a huge, gigantic stain and you've already tried washing your pillow as per the manufacturer's instructions and it's not coming out, just get a new pillow. It's not worth it. You can optionally get pillow protectors before you put on the pillow sheet. Those get washed the same time as your mattress protector every 6 months at the minimum. Every 6 months. Every 6 months you wash the mattress protector and the pillow protectors. Once you've got your fitted sheet, you're going to be putting your pillows. If you're going to be using the flat sheet, you're going to put the flat sheet all the way across the bed, across and over the pillows, and tuck it into the bottom end of the bed, at the very bottom edge, and then on the sides you're going to tuck it in just a little bit because you still want to be able to access the bed. Some people don't like to use the flat sheet. I used to also not like to use the flat sheet, but I also realized that my comforter got way more dirty much more quickly, and then I had to wash my comforter, and washing comforters to manufacturer instruction is difficult. I don't like doing it. I only wash my comforter once a year to 6 months. Sometimes I wash it every 6 months. It really just depends. This is one's a personal preference. It depends on a multitude of factors. But I, at a very, very, very minimum, wash my comforter once a year. What are some reasons why you wouldn't wash the comforter every 6 months? If you have a duvet cover. So if you're covering it with basically a comforter cover of its own, then you're only going to have to wash that thing once a year because nothing's actually touching the comforter. It's like a really thick cover over the comforter. Another reason why you wouldn't be washing your comforters often is you have a flat sheet protecting the comforter from you, your dirt, sweat, yeast, bacteria, foot grime, all sorts of things that you have on you that would add to the reasons why you would wash it more frequently. If you are somebody who does not like to have a flat sheet and you want to have your comforter, you're going to have to wash that comforter every 3 months, at least. because you're going to end up getting things like contact dermatitis from molds and mildews. You're going to end up having bacterial infections. You're going to get acne. You're going to get yeast infections. And if you haven't yet, it's a ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of time. So, and then it's gross to share that with friends. Like if you went over to somebody's house and you realize that they put their little grubby feet on everything and then they put it on you, you wouldn't like that. So making sure that you're washing the comforter appropriately is a good added measure to your overall bed hygiene. But it does not need to be done frequently unless you have no flat sheet. So once you have the flat sheet down, tucked in and over the pillows, you're going to be adding the comforter on top. If you have a duvet cover, that needs to be washed every 3 months. Every 3 months with the duvet cover. If you've added the duvet cover, or you just have the comforter, put the comforter over the flat sheet and the pillows. Then you're going to take your second set of pillows and you're going to put your pillow protector, if you have it, on it, and then your pillow sheets, and then you're going to pop it on the end of either side. If you have any throw blankets, decor, that's when you do your bed now. Ta-da! If you want to be extra fastidious, and you don't need to do this, but you can do it if you would like to, you can spray like Lysol over the top of your bed. I find it doesn't do very much because it's a soft material. There's so many fibers and so many nooks and crannies that it doesn't do much. But some people like it as like a psychological benefit. They're like, oh, I feel like it's more clean now. It's not necessary, but if you like it, do it. Then I would wait about 30 minutes and spray a Febreze or a odor eliminator on your bed, on all of the stuffies and everything, and then you are ready for bedtime. Some optional bonus things to note: if it is wintertime and you have an electric blanket, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your fitted sheet, your pillows, then you're going to want to put your flat sheet, then your electric blanket, then your comforter. And then you can turn on your blanket while you're taking a shower before bed, or you are, making dinner or whatever, and then you eat your dinner. And then by the time it comes to bedtime, you turn off the electric blanket, you unplug it, and then you hop in the bed, and you're nice and cozy in your toasty, pre-warmed, bed. It's like a preheating the oven, except for preheating your bed. And it is iconic and it's wonderful, and you don't have to worry and have this paranoia that what if I leave my blanket on all night and I catch on fire? Not a good look to catch on fire. Bean, get out of the closet, Bean. Mommy will love you regardless, Bean. Please get out of the closet. Those are my tips and tricks on how to care for and maintain your bed. I'm going to leave directions in the description box in the form of like a image. I'm going to be working on a calendar to kind of like give you an idea of how this works on your day-to-day basis and then a yearly basis. I don't know how I'm going to format that yet. And then I'm going to leave links down below for sheets, pillows, bed frames, all sorts of things that I think you might need if you're just getting started with the basics of taking care of your bed. Just so you're off to a good start. These are affiliate links. They will help me out. You don't need to use these affiliate links if you don't want to. You can totally look at the product that I recommend and then go to your own thing and get them that way. I'm not going to be offended, but if you would like to help me out, these are affiliate links. I just want to keep that transparent, let you know. And then I'm going to come back around in a second. I'm going to use the mattress protector that I have just recently washed. I'm going to show you how I put on the fitted sheet and the flat sheet, as well as the pillow sheets, and make my bed, and show you exactly how it goes. I'm going to do some step-by-step instruction because some of it can be a little bit difficult. So thank you again for watching this portion of the video, and then we'll move on to the next portion of the video. Also, reminder, before we go to the next part, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below what is a household chore that you need help with, that you want more information on, or some tips and tricks that you have about bed hygiene and sleep hygiene that you wanted to share. And let me know also if this is a helpful series to be having. I just know that a few of my friends have asked me for this as a recommendation, and also some of my clients have asked me because, you don't want to rely on a maid. You don't want to rely on somebody to do these things for you. You want to be able to be self-sufficient, and you're smart enough and you deserve it. So why not? So I'm really excited to get started and show everybody a little bit of my knowledge that I've picked up as a maid in a way that's accessible and easy for everyday folks to do. Here I go. Okay, welcome back. It has been a few hours later. I've done more laundry than anyone on the planet should be doing in one day, but it is a special cleaning day for me because it's that time of year. So, I have behind me my mattress protector, which means it's time to start making the bed. I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks as well as I go through and actually make the bed and explain what I'm doing and elaborate, because I know I explained it briefly right before we got to this point, but I want to also show you because I'm not a verbal learner. No, thank you. I'm more kinesthetic and visual, so if you show me and also tell me and then I can do it, then I learn much better. But yes, if you're wondering why I've changed, it's because I've been doing what you shouldn't be doing, which is all the laundry on one day, and it's been good because I've been, reading my books and relaxing and, chillaxing, all those things, but I did have to set a timer every hour to check on the laundry to make sure I was switching it over, because if you're anything like me, you put things into the washing machine and then you leave it there for 3 to 4 business days before you actually move it over to the dryer to get dried. And then once it's dried, it takes you 3 to 4 business days to actually get it folded and put away. And I will have a video on tips and tricks on how to avoid that, like I did today. But if I'm being casual about the laundry, that's what I usually be doing. So let's go ahead and get started on putting on the fitted sheet. This will upset the cats deeply. So one of the first things I want to point out is when you have a fitted sheet, when you take it out the wash, you might go, wait, which side is up and which side is down? If you see any kind of stitching, like you do here, that is the bottom half, because it should look smooth on the top half like this. So this is going to be the top, this is going to be the bottom. I have a king size bed. Funny to think of because Izzy and I are such itty people, but we have a king size bed, and I'm going to be just showing you how I put this on. If you have a queen size bed, you have different dimensions, so you're gonna have to look. Some of these have like little tags on along the edge here that say like top or bottom, side, etc. That helps you out a little bit. But if not, the short edges go on the bottom and top, and the long edges go on the side. But sometimes you have to just kind of fiddle around until you get it right. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay this out as best I can. Boom. Okay, so something I like to do is start by putting the top half, the side against the wall first. So if the side of your bed is against the wall, put it there first. Top end's against the wall, put it there first. It just makes it easy, gives you more leverage. And these, it's a little bit hard to find the corners. You have to look at how it's stitched rather than having actual seams. Some do have seams, this one does not, but most of them do not. Now I just kind of snug it under as best I can, like a little gremlin, and then that gives me more leeway to pull from the bottom once I get it on either side. If you have to, also lift the mattress and kind of shove part of it under so that that elastic lip goes under and gets hooked. And then you can do the fun part, which Peaches is also going to not like, which is where you're going to grab the corner, pull it taut, pull it down, and then lift and hook under. So I don't know if you saw that, but you're going to lift and you're going to hook under so it's all the way under your mattress. And then you're going to do the other end. Now that we're at this point, we are ready to make the bed. A note that I didn't mention is if you want to be extra, you can put down baking soda or baking powder, baking soda on your bed for about 20 minutes or so to let it deodorize the bed and then vacuum that up. Optional. That's only if you want to be like extra. If you're feeling real extra, that's what you do. Then you put this on. And that's just to keep your mattress smelling fresh. Mine doesn't smell bad. I only do that like once a year. Maybe every 6 months like I do this, but really once a year is enough. Here I have the other bedding. It's not folded. The reason it's not folded is because I'm going to show you how you fold all of your sheets together in one go, because that was also requested in this video. So I'm going to fold them up and then unfold them and immediately put them on the bed. Don't do that in your normal life. This is just for explanationary purposes, for information. Sorry, you probably heard my washer and dryer going. I'm washing the old sheets that I stripped off the bed right now. So that's that noise. These are the new sheets that I'm going to show you how to fold, and then I'm going to completely undo them and put them on the bed. But a lot of people have asked me, how do you fold your sheets in a way that makes sense? Because fitted sheets are difficult, and I totally understand. pillow sheets, and people want to keep their sets together and stuff. So I'm going to show you now. So the set should have 1, 2, there's 4 total pillow sheets in this set. So I'm going to make sure. Also, when you take these out of the dryer, make sure you check the little pockets in each corner if you do them with other laundry. 3, because they'll eat up your socks, man. If you're wondering where your socks are going, it's probably here. 4, okay, we got 4 pillow sheets, perfect. We got the fitted sheet, it's going to the side. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your flat sheet. In my case, it doesn't really matter how it's oriented because it's a king size. What you're gonna do, you're gonna take a corner, pull it up like that, connect. Then you're gonna use this end to match it up, right? So you fold it in this hot dog style. Now we're gonna fold it hamburger. And then you're gonna connect these ends. This is just how I do it. Other people have different ways of doing it. If this one doesn't work for you, find a different way, because no one's doing it correctly. Everyone's just doing it a way that works because there's no user manual. I'm used to doing this standing up. Okay, so then once you have it folded twice, once hot dog then hamburger, you've got this flat situation going on here, right? We like this. This is easy to work with. So then we have our delightful, delightful fitted sheet. You're gonna find the corners of the fitted sheet. It can be a little difficult, especially after washing, because it can get a little springy, I like to call it. Okay. I like to make sure mine's right side in, so like the top is out and the inside is on the bottom. All right, you're gonna take the corners, you're gonna punch your little fist in there, like Bean did to Peaches just now. And then you're gonna take the bottom corner, you're just gonna shove it in there. So the corners have bent. Hot dog style, I think. Same thing on this end. Take the corner, wherever it is. Yep, there it is. And we're gonna find the corner down here. And we're gonna punch it in. Once you have them, you grab it like this. Ta-da! Then I fold it. And I'm gonna stick my arm in here and pull it like this. And then I fold again. This doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be finished, right? I personally like to fold it again to make it kind of long. Ta-da! Not perfect, right? But it doesn't need to be perfect. Then we take the pillow sheets. This is how I personally fold pillow sheets. As somebody who's done laundry for years. Fold it in half. Whoops. Fold it in half. Long ways. Fold it in half. Long ways. And then I take the end. Ta-da! Very flat. Pop it right there. So I'm going to show you again. Folding it out. Bottom is down here. Top is up here. Fold it in half. Long ways. Then you're just going to take it in the middle about. Flip it over. Long ways. Then you got this. You're going to grab it by your thumbs about 1/3 of the way down. Flip up. Flip up. Flat. Another one. So I'm going to do a little bit faster because some people like to learn a little faster and a little slower. These are wrinkly because I haven't folded them for educational purposes. But if you're like really fastidious and you want to get the wrinkles out of things, you can pop them in the dryer for about 10 minutes before you put them on the bed. All right, now that everything's lined up real nice like, and Bean's acting insane, we're just going to fold this piece over, pull it towards us, and fold this piece over. Perfect. Excellent, right? So we got this folded over, kind of how we did the pillow sheets, right? This is the fun part. We're just going to fold that over, fold that over, and fold it over. Then you have something that looks like this. Now, optionally, you can remove one of the pillow sheets, and I'll show you this as well. You can optionally, for storage, put it in the pillow sheet, so it's just a little cleaner. Yeah, good job, Bean. Woo! You're just gonna put it right in like a little piece of sushi in a bag. Let it drop to the bottom. Ta-da! How do I make this look neat though, Emma? Do I tie it up like a cat in a sack? No. It's a really weird, easy way to do it. You're gonna take the corners, and you're gonna kind of shove them in, and then shove your arms in there to flatten it out. Ta-da! Now you have a pillow. Great for packing as well. If you ever want to pack your clothes in a pillow to save money on an airline, there you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart, and we're gonna go ahead and get started making the bed. Similarly to the mattress protector, we're going to just again double check that we have the right direction. The right direction is going to be the side that doesn't have a seam like this. We don't want it to look like this. We want it to look nice and smooth and seamless like that. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of line this up just a little bit. I'm going to grab one of the corners, and I'm going to start at the side against the wall. I'm going to hook it under so that way I can pull. All right, and then we do the bottom half. This is nice too because once you've done the top, if you need to, if you have a really particularly tight sheet, you can use your body weight to pull it and put it under. We have the fitted sheet on. Bare minimum is done. If you don't like pillows and you don't like blankets, complete. But if you're like the most of us, it's time to do your main pillows, the pillows that you put your head on. That's what we're doing next. So I have my pillows here. I personally like to take a little spray of body something, or maybe if you have a deodorizing spray, spray them down. You don't need to do this. This is optional. This is optional. And this is where we're gonna go ahead and put the pillow sheets on. About as many times per year that you do your mattress protector and your pillow protectors, you should be fluffing your pillows. People have different ways that they fluff their pillows. I like to just sort of just beat it. Just get all your anger out. Think about taxes. Just really get it out. And that's how you fluff a pillow. Really, it's nothing special. It's just aggravating the insides so that they're more evenly distributed, because you'll notice the center of the pillow where you put your head, where you put your arms, is where there's the most sinkage. And this is just kind of trying to redistribute the filling. Once you have your pillows fluffed and optionally deodorized, you're gonna go ahead and put on your sheet. But again, deodorizing and fluffing the pillows, not necessary. The sheet is necessary. Protectors, optional, but they're recommended, but required. Pillow sheet required. Always pillow sheet. Never not pillow sheet. So I'm going to put on the pillow sheet the bottom where the tag is, because I don't like the freaking tag. You can cut the tag off, but then it's going to leave a little scratchy bit. So I like to put on the pillow sheet on the side of the tag. So it's on the softest side. There's no way it comes out and scrapes my face. Once you got it halfway on, you can just sort of bounce it on there. Also, I forget to mention, put on music while doing this. Don't, or a podcast or an audiobook. Don't just do this in abject silence. It's boring. It's no fun. The only reason I'm not doing it now is because I'm talking to y'all, and normally I would just be like while doing this, but I can't do it for YouTube because they'll be like DMCA copyright. So I have some other kind of like probably Luke Rembo or I don't know, some kind of beats, so lo-fi beats that are non-DMCA music. But once you put it on like this, you can just leave it like this. I personally do what I did similarly with the sheets and just do that. Doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to be done. If you want it done, you don't need to have it done. Then you plop the pillow up on one end. Time for the secondary pillow. Taking the time to make my bed on average takes me about 5 minutes. The only reason this is taking so long is because I decided to do the mattress protector today, and I'm instructing. But normally this is a very, very quick task, like two songs maybe to do this. And then the laundry is what really takes a long time, but if you can allocate that in with all the fun other things you're doing in your life, it doesn't seem that long because the machine does it for you. Second pillow done. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't use the flat sheet, it's time for you to put on your comforter over the tops of the pillows, and then optionally you can fold it down if you like to see your pillows, or you can fold it up and then put other pillows on top. I personally am a put it over the pillows and then then you put the other pillows on top. If you have a flat sheet, you can put the flat sheet on, keep that above the pillows, and then put the comforter on, and then fold that down, and then put more pillows, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Just options. I personally use a flat sheet to protect my comforter so I don't have to wash it all the time. And my comforter right now is a duvet cover, so I actually wash it more frequently than I would a normal comforter because it doesn't have as many antimicrobial fibers and not as many like waterproofed fibers, and so it's more like a blanket, like a big blanket, and so I wash it more frequently. So if you're like, what, that's a really thin comforter, it's because it's a blankie. So flat sheet time. The flat sheet is interesting. There's no real right or wrong way to put it on. The only thing that you're going to want to look for when utilizing your flat sheet is that this long bit, see where the long stitching is? At the top where it's kind of like 3 inches long, and some will be shorter and such and such. This side goes at the top. It doesn't matter if you put it in stitching out or stitching in. Some people like the stitching out and some people like the stitching in. I personally put the stitching in, and then if I fold it, it's gonna be stitching out. But if you like to have the stitching, out when you fold it, then do it the opposite way. But this part goes at the top. So you just go up and over the pillows. And we can flesh this out as we go. So now I'm going to show you how to fold it, because I told you earlier there's a way that you can fold it so that way you can't kick it out with your feet, and then that way it stays on your bed without sliding around, which a lot of people hate. And it's really easy. You're going to lift the mattress, you're going to take the bottom edge and pull it under, right? And then you got this little guy. What's this little guy going to do? We're just going to push him under there too. He belongs under there too. You don't need to fold all the way up. Some people do, some people don't. I don't think it's necessary. I'm just going to be getting in and out of this. I just don't want to kick it out with my feet. Woo! Perfect for decor later. I'm going to tuck the other side. Again, we're going to just lift up and slide under, and then the side. Done. Fitted sheet complete. Now it's time for the comforter. Now, if your comforter has tags, tags go at the bottom corner. They don't go at the top, because if they're at the top, they're going to get in your face and your mouth in the middle of the night when you're sleeping. You're going to have nightmares about bugs in your face. So, for example, this one, since it's a duvet cover, has a zipper. If you have a duvet cover for your comforter, Doesn't matter which side the tag is on because it's going to be covered by the duvet cover, but make sure you put the zipper end or the button end at the bottom of the bed because you don't want it in your face in the middle of the night. It's not comfy. All right, and then now it's time for finishing touches. So if you have more pillows, it's pillow time. Otherwise, you can do some of the options I mentioned earlier. So for example, just folding this down, and then you can see how it would be folded down, and then you have the covers covering the pillows. And then you can also fold this part down as well. So then you can see that there's a crisp edge to your bed, and then pillows. Optional, these are aesthetic, but if you've ever wondered how do they make it look so good, that's how you do it. And you do it on both sides and just kind of tighten it. If you have a partner, making it taut at the same time makes it a lot crisper. But I personally do it a different way because I'm relatively lazy. I'm going to take my secondary pillow sheet, So now that I have my secondary pillows on there, it is time to decorate my bed. If you get to this point and that's all you got, that's cool. But if you also have stuffies you want to showcase or you have throw pillows, now it's time to get creative and have a great time. If you want, you can also spray a little bit of deodorizing spray at this point as well. Just makes things tied together. And then it makes it a little bit more inviting for bedtime. And then also a note I mentioned earlier, when you get to the fitted sheet on the bed, that's when you put on the heated blanket if you have a heated blanket. So you can pre-warm your bed, unplug the blanket, and then go to bed. That way you don't have to worry about electrical fires in the middle of the night. But just wanted to showcase that if you were wondering. I personally have a husband pillow so I can read my manga all night. So I'm going to put this on my side because my husband does not do that. And then I've got throw pillows, which you can see are on the floor because they're throw pillows for throwing. I'm just kidding. And a little bit of the aesthetic from both of us. My Deutsch mama made me these, which I love them. She also made me this cool Emma pillow. And then I've got my stuffies that were hiding under the bed earlier. I've got this super cool lion. It's my husband's. And then he's got stuffies too. Alrighty, and the bed is complete. As you can see, it's all made, fresh sheets, everything's nice and sparkly, brand new. Not perfect, as you can see over here, a little bit showing, but you know what? The thing I hear so often when people mention having a hard time cleaning is they worry, well, either I don't know how to do it, okay, cool, let me show you, or I'm worried that I'm gonna start doing it and it's not gonna be perfect, so I might as well just give up. The secret to that is it's never going to be perfect if you don't do it. Eventually, you'll find a flow and then it will become perfect. If you spend your whole life worrying about being perfect, you're never going to be able to live life. And you're already perfect the way you are. And the way that you do things is already perfectly you in that moment, and it will evolve over time and it will become perfect for you in that moment. And that's okay. Everybody needs to start somewhere and it doesn't need to be perfect. There's so many people who put these ideas in people's heads that if you're gonna do something, you better do it right. Well, if you don't do it in the first place, how are you ever gonna do it right? You're never gonna be able to do it right if you don't just try. So I'm here, I'm your biggest fan and your biggest support. Leave comments down below if you need any other advice, questions, what you want to see next. Please let me know, because I'm here for you, showing you how to do everything on a very basic level, walking through everything, every little step that you need to know to be successful in cleaning on any level. If you're just a beginner, if you are, more intermediate or expert, and you just want to know little tips and tricks that maybe I know that you don't know, please, I want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know if this was a helpful video for you, if you learned something new. No shaming in the comments or you will get blocked. I know that I normally let comments slide, I'm chilling, but if anybody is commenting on anybody's comment saying that's gross or you're dumb, you don't know, no. I'm not going to tolerate that. Be nice to one another. We're all learning here. Thank you again for joining me today while I went through the whole chore of making my bed from scratch, all the way from mattress up until the comforter and the throw pillows. So it was a pleasure to help you today, and I hope that you learned something new. And if you did, I'd love to hear it. If you didn't, that's cool too. Teach me something. I want to know. Please, if you have a video as well showcasing how you make your bed, I want to see it. Leave me a comment letting me know. Drop me a line. Follow me on the social media. Check out all the links in the description box, because I'm going to have products that you can purchase if you'd like to use my affiliate link, or if you just need to shop and kind of get some ideas. If you want the guide, I'm going to be making the guide. It will be down there, but the guide is not going to be complete until a few videos after this video. So if you're looking for the guide and it's only one video up, you're probably going to be like, where the heck is the guide? Well, I'm working on it. Anyway, as always, I'm so happy that you stopped by and came and checked out the video. And I feel like a broken record, but if you can like, comment, subscribe, and click the little bell icon, it helps me out. If it helps you out, that makes me happy as well. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I've missed you guys so much, and I hope that this was a fun one. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you next week. Bye!